The Wizards is sending them to their 12th straight loss, 125-117. It scored a season-high 68 points in the paint. And this man right here scores a season high with the Dubs, 30 points off the bench. Big fella, Kristaps Porzingis. Welcome to the show. Chris Mullen, Festus Ezeli, Bonte Hill. We're just talking during the break here. 25 minutes the most you played in the Warriors uniform. You actually feel a victory now in the Warriors uniform. How you feeling right now, big fella?
As I said, a little bit out of breath still, but working my way back into a good shape. Today, I think, was a pretty big step forward for me. Was having fun out there, playing with the guys. They were finding me. I probably should have ended with more. I smoked like 3-4 end ones that I should have made. So there's still a lot of room for improvement.
I saw that reaction after you missed that one by the rim, and it could have been an N1. But here's my question, because I see the hug with you and Melton at the end of the game. You guys have a really short runway here at the end of the season to try to make a run. What is the mindset of the team right now?
I mean, it's already a close group. No, me coming in, I'm just trying to fit in and offer what I can from basketball perspective. No, but honestly, like Mel's been great since day one. He's trying to get me going. He's trying to find me from the first second I stepped on the court. You know, so I just know that's a guy that's like wants me to feel good in a good rhythm, and everybody's been super supportive. So I'm having fun out there.
Kristaps, congratulations on a great game. You look really great tonight. Look like you're getting in great shape. Looks like it's a perfect system for you offensively. How excited are you to play with Steph Curry in the near future?
Oh man, this is the GOAT. You know what I mean? To play with somebody like that it's going to be unbelievable. You know, obviously from playing against him, I know what type of player he is, and like how you say, gravity he brings. You know, it's just opens everything up for everybody else. So hopefully, you know, he'll be back with us soon.
KP, how about that Guy Santos fella, huh? Playing well on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this guy is super underrated. One of the best locker room guys too I've seen, and always got that like Brazilian like good vibe about him, you know. And I'm happy for him, and I think Warriors got a great deal with him.
26 minutes, man. Go get some rest, bro.
Yeah, go get some rest, man. Get some water, get some Gatorade, man. We'll see you Wednesday in Boston.
I appreciate you, gentlemen.
Anytime. Kristaps Porzingis, man, 30 points for the Golden State Warriors off the bench. Got to the free throw line 14 times, made 13 of those free throws. But Fezzi, I love the fact that he took his game inside today. Got some nice little 15-foot fadeaways, shooting right over the top of the defense there. And the Warriors with a lot better balance offensively in this game against the Wizards.
Yeah, better balance, because the Warriors had 68 points in the paint. That's thanks to D'Anthony Melton. That's thanks to Kristaps Porzingis and Guy Santos. I love the way Kristaps fits right seamlessly into this team. His ability to score inside, his size obviously is a big advantage for the Warriors, but he can see over guys. He's a great passer, good playmaker for his teammates. I just love the developing chemistry already with the bench. The bench scored 65 points tonight. Yep. That's huge. That's something you can carry on moving forward, Mully.
A lot of good things to talk about. Nothing bigger than Kristaps Porzingis' performance tonight. You mentioned his 26 minutes played, his incredible efficiency, the ability to go inside and out, blocking shots. The fact that he looks so good in a week's time, to me, is huge news for the Warriors. Hopefully, ideally, Steph can get back after this road trip. There'll be 10 games left. If he can play like this and keep these other guys playing at a high level, all of a sudden, this is a totally different team. Not only that the Warriors are going to put on the floor, but a totally different team no one in the league has seen before. So this is big news. Watching Porzingis tonight, you cannot underestimate that.
How about Steve Kerr picking up 600 wins? He's the 28th NBA head coach to do so. That's a milestone for him. D'Anthony Melton played well with 27 points in that starting role there. But as we mentioned up the top, KP showing that he can play inside and outside. 3 block shots today, Fezzi. 1 of 5 for the three-point line. So you know what he did? I'm going to take my game inside. That's a lone 3 he made right there. But I thought he moved around. This is probably the best he's moved around since he's become a member of the Golden State Warriors. And it's more important that he played those 26 minutes tonight, giving Steve Kerr a big lift off that bench.
It's just a huge luxury to have Kristaps Porzingis coming off your bench. This is 7'2", can shoot threes, can hit mid-ranges, can post up. You see the high-low action right here. What I love is the developing chemistry with the point guards and Kristaps. They understand that they need this big man. And so he said, as soon as he got on the floor, D'Anthony Melton was trying to feed him. You see Pods feeding him. it's really important that they develop this chemistry really quickly, because the quicker they develop this chemistry, the faster they can get to playing at a higher level. And then you have one more evolution to go when Steph Curry comes back into the mix. So this is really welcome sight for the Warriors to have him integrated in the system so quickly.
Porzingis can do everything on the offensive end, catch and shoot threes. We saw him ball fake, one dribble, pull up at the free throw line. Obviously, post up, shoot over the top. Defensively, he protects the rim. And I'm looking forward, again, when Steph gets back, when Horford gets healthy. The play-in situation, they get out of that, and they're either looking at OKC or San Antonio. There's not a team in the league that has a player like Porzingis to match up with Wembanyama and Chet Holmgren. So, again, this is a huge step forward for him and the Warriors tonight.
But think about the way this game started. The Wizards came out with a lot of energy, Fezzi. And that bench with KP and GP2, Gary Payton II, really helping stabilize that game. They go on a 14-4 run in that first half and really build the lead that the Wizards weren't able to rally from.
I mean, the biggest factor at the start of the game was DeAnthony Melton was attacking. But the starters really couldn't get their chemistry together. You got some guys who just came back from an injury. But the bench in this game was huge. You got to think about what DeAnthony Melton is doing to put the game together. Like, I think about what I love is that he was 0 for 2 from the three-point line. DM, all he did all night long was just get by his defender the whole time. It's a luxury to have a guy like this, a starting guard. You see him getting healthier and healthier. Tonight he caught a body, Bonte, and you saw him coming to the paint. What I love is that he's an unselfish player. He's trying to look for his teammates. But, man, he does have this crazy explosion. Woo! Caught a body tonight, Bonte.
And you see the efficiency numbers there, 12 of 17, all twos. He was 0 for 2 from three-point range. We talked at halftime about the balanced attack offensively. So tonight they make 9 threes, 31 twos, and 24 free throws. So the obvious game plan was to attack the paint first and foremost, let those threes come as the game wears on, and create them by attacking the rim, whether it be off the dribble, post catches. Thought a much more intentional offensive game plan and strategy to make the Washington Wizards, who have no rim protection, pay.
32 for 91. They had 32 threes out of the 91 field goals. This has got to be a first. This is the first time the disparity between the threes and the twos. I thought the Warriors did a much better job of paying attention to the scouting report. There's no shot blockers in there. Get in there.
Last 2 games against the New York Knicks, when they were rolling, they were attacking the paint, getting 2 feet in the paint. We saw that tonight. Hopefully they can bottle that up against Boston, because when they do that, then they break down the defense. And you see in the system, whether Steph's out there or not, they're creating wide open looks, Fezzi.
Confidence is the key, Bonte. I think over this stretch of Steph being out, of Jimmy being out, of really all their starters being out, you've seen confidence from Brandon Podziemski. You've seen the ball in DeAnthony Melton's hands more. He's making plays more and more as he's getting healthier. He's getting into the paint more. You see Guy Santos. Guy is getting so comfortable. I think he makes the best plays on the floor right now for the Warriors. He's somebody you can trust with the ball in his hands. He's making plays for his teammates, but also he's a scorer now. He's understanding exactly where to be, understands the game and the flow of the game so well. I just think the confidence of this team, understanding their skill sets and know how to play with each other. You see Gary Payton, you've seen some stuff from Gary now that I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Like, Gary is really playing at a very high level, and this is taking advantage of the adversity right now.
Yeah, and I mean, when you're playing offensive basketball,